Obviously, we heard the condemnation from the Secretary General on the May 26th attack. After that, Prime Minister Netanyahu said it's a tragic mistake. Yet today, it's been reported there's new, fresh air attacks by Israeli air targeted in Al-Mawasi, which killed 21 people. Does the Secretary General have anything to say on the new attack?
We want this to stop, right? Whether and that applies to today, yesterday, the day before. We have been very consistent in our call for a ceasefire, for the release of the hostages, for greater humanitarian access.
Does the Secretary General believe there should be consequence or responsibility on this kind of
There will
actions?
need to be, like in any conflict, there will need to be
But
accountability.
does he have the confidence that there will be responsibility?
At some point, there will need to be accountability.
That
goes beyond the institutions that he directly controls.
Okay, let me switch the topic to the humanitarian aid. We know that there's incident happened to the floating dock that might have impact some of the humanitarian deliveries. How's the delivery from the floating dock by WFP now?
I didn't get an update today, but again, I mean, I think it shows what we're extremely grateful for the U.S. having built this floating pier, which is an additional route. It cannot replace opening up of all the crossings, and we see it. I mean, you saw the vulnerability not only in terms of security but in terms of safety having to do with this. So, just repeating what we've already said.
Then back to my question I have asked. $320 million for a floating dock that operates less than 2 weeks and need to be repaired. Do you think there should be a better way to spend those money? I know those
it's
are
not for us.
UN
It's
money.
It's not the UN's.
I know
it's not the UN's money. If it brought in, and I think the last number I had at the end of last week was 97 trucks that went in. That's 97 trucks of aid that people will receive, right? More than they would have received if the floating dock had not been created. But it's just a small add to what we actually need.